I want to share with you a very powerful tool that you can use every time you catch yourself being caught up in the small self. Because the small self is who we know best. It's the one that is a victim, it's the one that is powerless, it's the one that's all your lessons. It's the one that doesn't take the lessons from the school, so it's the one who's always in that victim mode of, being victim mostly for yourself, to yourself. Not even other people are doing anything to you, but you're just doing something to yourself, like self-sabotage or self-defeating behavior or negative self-talk or telling your own story to yourself and to others in a negative way, so it sounds like you're an idiot or you're very unlucky or it's just really bad. So the small self is super cute because it's trying to protect us from maybe failing our big mission, or it's trying to, it thinks it's realistic and it's just trying to do the best for us and maybe giving us a nice little opportunity to exit from our big purpose, or telling other people they shouldn't really count on us because we're so beaten up by life that we can't be counted on. Or it's actually has a cute, it's not like an evil or anything like that, but it's just the small self. So the perspective from the small self is just small. So if you want to switch from the small self to the large self and get some bigger perspective and some, see things from a higher platform and where things look different, where every single event in your life had its purpose, taught you something, gave you an opportunity to burn some karma, whatever. The large self sees everything from a different angle where things just look different and much more uplifting, much more encouraging, much more acknowledging of the enormous journey you have already taken, and it's just a bigger pot. You can just contain more, it's stronger, and it's infinite, and it's connected to the divine, so it's just a really nice place to be. So here's a little exercise that can take you out of the small self and into the big self, the large self, the goddess, the feminine world leader, the powerful one. And using this exercise will already activate your power because you're not succumbing to being stuck in this small self energy. Just eating more chocolate and then some ice cream and then numbing yourself in a zillion ways. No, when we feel crappy like that, when we feel like self-sabotaging and hating our lives and feeling like not getting out of bed, this is where we can do this exercise. The exercise is called Ego Buster. And what we do is we create like a 60-degree angle with our arms, and now it's difficult for you to see, but you should imagine a V, and then my thumbs are up, so I imagine a V, and then it's important to not like overstretch so you get like new tensions. No, we don't want to do that. We want a relaxed shoulder, but still a big V. Our thumbs are in the air, creating a little antenna. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your beautiful watch. This gave me an opportunity to flash my new cover. Okay, so you're going to take your watch, and then you're going to put the watch on 3 minutes, because you need to do this for 3 minutes. Okay, Ego Buster for 3 minutes. And while you do it, you need to use the breath of fire, which is that special breath that goes in and out of your nose. It's a very cleansing breath. It detoxifies and purifies your bloodstream, so it's just like really good on a physical level as well. And you can just throw in all the, garbage, worries, stress, depressive thoughts, anger. Just throw it all in there and get it out with this breath. Okay, we're going to start. Close your eyes, focus on the third eye, and you can think Sat Nam if you want to entertain your brain a little bit, and then let's go. make sure that you can feel your belly pumping, your navel pumping in and out, because otherwise you're hyperventilating, and we don't want to do that. So you need to feel that your belly is pumping in and out. Okay, so we continue, and you've hopefully continued all the way along. You might get a little headaches on the way because the toxins are leaving the system, but it's important to just keep going. 1 more minute left. And then to finish, you inhale, put the 2 hands together, like this, above your head, arms are stretched. And then when you need to exhale, you just powerfully take it's like you push your ego down, your small self down. You're cute, but I'd rather live from the large self. And then you just sit and hold the back of your hands on your knees or your thighs and just experience the effects. This is a good time to ask for a piece of advice from yourself, from your large self. So, large self, what do you want to tell me? And then to finish off, place your hands in the middle of your chest, chant Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. So this exercise can be done anytime during the day, and normally it's best to first tune in with the Om Namo Gurudev Namo. That's for maximum benefit. Sometimes we don't feel we have time for that, or that we can chant out loud. We're perhaps, I don't know, outside or somewhere where we think it's inappropriate to sing. So then you can go straight to the exercise, because nobody can mind you sitting and breathing. I mean, hello, that's pretty normal. And even a position like that, it's okay. But normally I recommend doing the mantra before and after, but if you don't have the opportunity to do that, just do the exercise, because the exercise, as you can probably feel now, has shifted something. If you took a brain scan of yourself before and during and after, you will see that there's more alpha waves active now, there's more meditative state going on in your brain right now. So you have altered your state of consciousness, and now I urge you to go out and use that. Live from the large self, and if you fall into the trap of the small self, up again, you're going to do this again, and then not let that small self rule you, but be the leader that chooses to lead from the large self, from the feminine leader, from the goddess, from what you're here to do and who you really are, and not the small self, which is cute, but you know, it's like a child. You know, it's not a good idea to give a child the keys, the passport, and a checkbook. Better to give that to the large self. Go for it, goddess.